A popular hangout spot for Oswego students is now for sale on Craigslist.
Plus, SA President Emily Nasir is in studio to discuss the impact of the SA fee vote.
And we're less than a day away from Oswego's first St. Patrick's Day parade. The Oswego Now news team breaks down what you can expect tomorrow afternoon. Good afternoon, I'm Erin Bischoff.
And I'm Scott Wodorowski.
For the first time ever, the city of Oswego will formally celebrate St. Patrick's Day with a parade.
I had the chance to talk with the men in charge of putting tomorrow's event together. The parade will span approximately 3/4 in length, starting with the north section of West First Street, then crossing over the bridge over the Oswego River, and finishing right here at this intersection behind me on the north section of East First Street. The parade is set to begin at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Oswego Now's Mitch Petrella talked to some of the law enforcement in the area to see how they are prepping for the big day.
Thanks, Scott. I reached out to University Police Chief John Rossi, and he referred me to Lieutenant Matthew Barbeau. Lieutenant Barbeau did not respond to any emails or phone calls. City law enforcement is planning to ban parking on the streets in downtown Oswego from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. to make sure the floats have enough room to maneuver and also avoid any potential traffic congestion after the parade is over. Lieutenant Mitzel says that safety is an important priority.
Make sure that we do maintain as much safety as we can for our residents, for the students, for participants. And it is something we must react to, because if we know what's going to happen and we don't prepare ourselves, then problems can occur.
Although law enforcement is taking precautions, business owners feel that closing sections of downtown for the parade could hurt their business.
Not really sure how many participants are in the parade, but it's probably an hour and a half, 2 hours. So that's a busy time for me, but I mean, it's a great event for the city, so it's not that, it is what it is, you know.
If you want more information on the parade, visit the Friends of Oswego website or their Facebook page. For now, I'll send it back over to the desk.
Chief Meteorologist Christina Reese has your weather forecast for Parade Day.
Christina, is it looking like sun or showers out there?
Well, we're definitely going to see some sunshine. What a beautiful start for their first parade here in Oswego. Before it begins at 1 p.m., we will see nothing but sunshine. We'll be a little cold at 38 degrees. Some clouds will work their way in, but look at that temperature. We skyrocket up to 55 degrees, shaping up for a beautiful, almost spring-like day. But I'll time all of that out for you and more in my full forecast, but we're going to throw it back to the desk.
Seneca Hall students with empty pockets, and now we're hearing from 2 students who came face to face with a burglar. Late last month, University police arrested student Adam Marshall for criminal trespassing and criminal possession of stolen property in connection with the thefts. Sophomores Kim and Rachel, who asked us not to use their last names or show their faces, were asleep when they say the thief broke into their room.
I didn't even hear a door open, but I heard like hangers moving. So I got up to look and I was like, oh my God, Rachel, like you scared me, thinking it was her like going to the bathroom or something. And there was this guy in the room. And when I said something to him, he was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, like I'm in the wrong room, I'm so sorry. I was like, oh, like it's totally fine. Laughing about it, like it was no big deal.
According to University police, most of the break-ins happened when doors were unlocked. They are reminding students to always lock their doors and stay safe.
Campus Recreation at SUNY Oswego is currently working to rewrite its policies on participation in rec leagues. The new guidelines will allow transgender students to play in a league associated with the gender they identify as, rather than the gender the school records indicate.
As Ian Dembling reports, some transgender Oswego students did not feel included in the past, but say the policy change is a big step in the right direction.
Oswego State freshman reporting in Oswego, Ian Dembling, Oswego Now.
To make these changes for next semester. They say they are referencing NCAA rules and other collegiate intramural regulations to help with the wording of the policy.
Supporters of the Oswego YMCA gathered Thursday night at the Battle Island State Park Golf Course in Fulton. However, instead of a round of golf, the attendees treated themselves to a round of drinks and a painting lesson at a paint night fundraiser. Participants like Linda Hannick says the event is fun for a good cause.
I think the Y is very important, especially for the kids in the community, because they offer a lot of opportunities. And I love this painting, so it's a great fundraiser because it's fun to do and you don't even have to be good.
The Oswego YMCA spends more than $60,000 on programming for the community each year. Much of that money comes from fundraisers like these and donations from individuals within the community. Local bar The Shed is officially open for sale on Craigslist today. According to Oswego alumni and former employee Jordan Harmon, the bar has been up for sale for a few years. Today is the first day that the sale has been made public. It can be yours for a whopping $229,000.
Governor Cuomo's wage increase initiative for student workers could be impacting the cost of your meal plan. Oswego Now reporter Amanda Ibrahim has more.
As of February 1st, 2016, this is Amanda Ibrahim reporting, Oswego Now.
As a reminder, these wage increases will happen over a span of a few years, so students will not see a large immediate jump, but rather jumps in small increments.
The Student Association election is next Monday and Tuesday, and while both the president and vice president nominees are running unopposed, there is a referendum that's getting a lot of attention. The Student Association has been trying to get the word out by tabling in the campus center. The referendum will allow students to decide if the $110 student activity fee should remain mandatory. That fee funds more than 190 student clubs and organizations. SUNY is requiring all campuses to hold a vote on the fee every 2 years. Well, we will have more on that when I sit down with SA President Emily Nasir later in the show.
But first, let's toss it back over to Christina with what's happening outside. Christina?
Thanks, Scott. We're seeing absolutely beautiful weather, but a little chilly. 38 in Oswego.